Hey guys, thank you for tuning in with us again for the 1814 podcast. We're gonna share some few things for each one of you guys out there. Today we're gonna talk about time to explode. Now, what do I mean about time to explode? So let me ask you a few things. In this moment, this crisis right now that we're living, is that many of us right now have been stuck in our home. Many of us right now have been analyzing and thinking over and over and over again. So let me tell you something really quick. This is a time to explode within ourselves, and I'm not talking about things like exploding things. I'm talking about within ourselves, our inner us. So many times we as individuals, we don't understand it, and we don't see it. So put like this, Jack Ma says there's three types there's three types of formulas in success. You got your IQ, you got your EQ, and you got your Q. Your IQ and EQ will equivalent into business to succeed, okay? But if we understand the word Q, that Q is loving yourself and loving others. That right there will take you a very, very long way in success. That will take you very, very long as an entrepreneur or in an organization that you're working within right now, okay? And if you're 18, 19, 20 years old, okay, one of the most important thing is connecting yourself with an organization and connecting yourself with a mentor that's going to mentor within all these years. So those are the advice I can give you right now. So let me share a few things. How many times we as an individual, we confuse the word love? Okay, yes, I'm talking about love. Okay, I'm not no expert of the love itself, but one thing that I do know is that I'm an expert of loving yourself. How many of you guys in there right now love yourself? That's what you got to ask yourself. Many times we as an individuals, we don't love ourselves, and what I mean about loving ourselves is really loving yourself. I'm gonna put it like this. In the business of life and success that you want to get yourself into it can be into as an entrepreneur, it can be as working in an organization, or it can just be you as an individual, a person that just graduated from high school, a person that's graduated from college. You know how many people are out there that don't love themselves, dude? There's billions and millions. I have worked with, I have seen people go into my organization that don't love themselves. They're not happy in what they're doing. They don't love what they're doing because they don't love themselves. So guys, just want to share some few things. So maybe some of you guys are thinking right now, Sam, what does love have to do with all this, this thing, man? What does it have to do with being business? What does it have to do with being successful? What does it have to do of growing? And what does it have to do with all one of these things? Well, let me tell you something, guys. If you don't love yourself, okay, you're not gonna succeed in anything you do. You're not gonna grow in anything you do. You're just gonna be, one, depressed. Two, you're not gonna have a vision. Three, you're not gonna have a dream. Four, you're not gonna have your goals. Five, it's just gonna be a blurry, foggy vision where you're not gonna know exactly where you're going because you don't love you. And I'm resuming like I was telling you. That's why I'm telling you guys, it's time to explode within yourself. Explode that love that you have. And many times we as entrepreneurs, we don't like to talk about those things because we feel like, oh man, there we go, love. We want to be strong. We want to be forced. We show this appearance that we're strong. We show this appearance that we're successful. We show this experience that everything's okay. We show this experience to society, to the social media, to Instagram, to Facebook. Overall, we show this face that everything's okay, but deep inside in ourselves, we don't love ourselves, and that's what that's why as when you're 18, 17, 19, 20 years old, we're always trying to look for kind of someone to accept us, In the business world, we're always looking for someone, we always want to show that we're strong. That's why it shows that people put their cars up, and they put their where they live, and they put what kind of clothes they bought and shoes they bought and everything, because they want to show strength, they want to show power, they want to show but really deep inside you really love yourself. And what I mean about that is that Jack Ma talks about it. Jack Ma's a multi-billionaire. He's from China. That's someone that I'm looking up and I'm reading up about. Is that he says, if you do not love yourself, you're not gonna love your organization. You're not gonna love the people that are around you. You're not gonna love the foundation overall. So that's why it's really important that you love yourself. And once you do love yourself, you're gonna be able to transfer all that love and all that information to your organization, to your leadership, to your foundation, overall, the people around you, your peers around you, and everything. So, guys, that's one thing I want to share with you guys about that. Other thing is, when to start and exploding your talent and your love, So I'll put it like this. Excuse me. Once you're into the business of the entrepreneurship world, okay, is you have to love what you do, and by doing this, loving yourself. And I'm gonna put it like this: when you enter the entrepreneurship world, in the beginning, it's all fucking honeymoon. You get up in the fucking morning, you start, you're all excited, you're all pumped up, you're all good and ready to go because you're ready to plan, you're ready to organize, and you're ready to just take over the fucking world. Well, let me tell you something. That right there is fucking called honeymoon. And many times we don't understand that. We look at ourselves and we say, oh, I'm ready for success, I'm ready to grow, I get up in the morning, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it. Well, let me tell you something. All that's a honeymoon stuff. When I realize is that in entrepreneurship, you're gonna have your challenges. You're gonna have your obstacles. Now I'm gonna tell you what they are. You're gonna have your obstacle where the negativity starts to come into your organization. You have to go in there and fucking pound that motherfucker, dude. When the fucking doubt starts coming in, you have to go in there and fucking chop that motherfucker. When people on different organizations try to go into your organization, try to recruit your organization because they're fucking leeches, you gotta fucking pound that motherfucker, okay? And those are the type of people, and that's the love that you have to be. Because if you don't love yourself, all you're gonna fucking do, man, is fucking run, dude. You're not gonna face that. You're not gonna love, because you don't love you, you're not gonna fight for that, And it's like, for example, in a relationship, guys. I've seen people leave, and I'm walking through a fact right here, leave the relationship, leave, because what happens is that in the beginning, it's all great and wonderful and honeymoon until you start seeing all the defects of that individual where fucking reality fucking hits you. And the number one thing people do is they fucking leave. In business, you're gonna start seeing defects, dude, in your organization. And there's two types of people. There's one that they confront it and they fix it and they plan and strategize and they clean it up. Or the second one is you just fucking leave. And that's why Jack Ma says, to be successful in business or to be successful in anything you do, you gotta start fucking first loving yourself. So you got to ask yourself that question: do you love yourself, or do you really love you? Because as many times people say, oh, I do love myself, I do love myself. Well, guys, I'm gonna put it like this. For many years, I would say that. For many years, I would tell myself, oh, I love myself, man. I'm this, I'm that, I'm great, and I'm wonderful and everything else. Well, let me tell you something. In the reality, dude, I wasn't. How I got out of that fucking trap and that fucking hole is I started waking up every fucking morning, dude. And not talking to my physical, but talking within my fucking soul, man. I started telling my soul that I was great. I was telling my soul that I was awesome. I started telling myself, my soul, that you're fucking loved, dude. You're fucking great, man. You need to fucking love yourself, and you need to move on with yourself, man. So I started talking within myself and gradually getting out of that hole and moving out and loving me as an individual. That's what you need to ask yourself. And that's why there's so many people out there that are depressed. That's why there's so many people that don't know what they want. That's why so many people are so confused. That's why there's so many people that don't have any goals. And that's why in the journey of life, it's all blurry. But once you start loving yourself, that blurriness, that grayness, that fog that's out there starts to open up and clearing up, where now you have a clear vision and where you're going. So if you want true success, love yourself. And resuming like I was telling you, okay, that's why I say it's time to explode. And when I mean time to explode, it's time to explode that loving you as in this person, guys. Just want to let you guys know a few things about that. So same as business, and the same thing is overall is very, very important is the obstacles. You're gonna have those obstacles, man. Don't forget those obstacles. Challenge those obstacles. Face those obstacles. Don't run away from those obstacles. And as you was 18, 19, 16, 17, 20 years old and everything, I remember when I was 18 years old, I thought I knew everything. And that time, because I'm 18 years old, I'm a grown up and everything. But let me tell you something, guys. Every time you must keep learning. And what I mean learning is that don't stop learning don't stop learning. If you're 18, 19 years old, find an organization or find yourself a mentor. Find someone that's gonna mentor you within all these years. Guys, I believe it or not, I had a mentor for many years. For many years I had mentors, There's a lot of mentors out there. You got Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, Les Brown, Brian Tracy, Carlos Munoz. You got all these wonderful Tony Robbins and everything. Find yourself a mentor. And if you cannot find those mentors and they do not connect with you, find someone that's being successful in life. Find somebody that's growing in life, growing in business as an entrepreneur, and connect with them because you can learn a lot from them. You know, I've learned a lot from entrepreneurs and business owners and everything. I really have. And connect yourself. So that's one more important thing that Jack Ma said. Within your 20s, find a mentor and a good organization if you want true success. Between your 30s and 40s, it's time to branch out and flip your wings out. So I'll let you guys know for things about that. So other thing too is that, and this is what I realized too, is that people don't know how to forgive themselves, man. They're very hard on themselves, you know. They you know, they don't forgive themselves. They don't forgive them what happened 20, 30 years ago. They still fucking remember what they did 20, 30 years ago, who hurt their feelings or who did bad to them or who did them wrong and everything. Well, let me tell you something. When you love yourself, you learn to forgive those people. When you love yourself, you learn to forgive yourself. So that's why it's very important in life and in success in business. You have to love you. And now, like, I'm going back again, like resuming, like I was saying. That's why I tell you guys, it's time to explode. And what I mean time to explode is to explode that love of loving you. That right there is that true success. That right there is going to take you to next levels in life. That's going to take you next levels in relationships. That's going to take you next levels in business. That's going to take you next level if you're 18, 19, 20 years old of achieving your more money, achieving your nice car, achieving your awesome apartment, achieving things for yourself, because that right there starts generating, because now you have a mission, now you have a goal, now you have a clear where you're going. And many times I know thousands of people that don't know where they're going. And why is that? Going back against because they don't love themselves. If you want to get out of that, guys, talk to your soul. Talk within your own self. Repeat it over and over and over and over and over again. And you got to tell yourself, I'm fucking awesome. I'm fucking great. I'm a fucking winner. I'm going to fucking overcome this. I'm going to beat this fucking negativity. I'm great, you know. And you got to feel yourself. It's like the spirit. You got to feel it. You got to feel it. And what happens is that you will get out. Trust me. I've been there for so many times, you know, for back many years ago. And I couldn't get out until I started believing in me and I started loving me. So guys, keep this in mind. Do you love yourself? Ask yourself that question. Do you love yourself? In this moment, this time right now, do you? Because if you don't, then I can give you some few tips on how to get out of it. And by getting out of it is talking within your own self, in your soul. So wake up within that in there. It's asleep. And how long is it going to stay asleep? My freaking enemy was asleep for years and years and years and years of life. You gotta wake it up. You gotta get a fucking bomb like this. You gotta throw it in there, blow that motherfucker up and everything, and wake it up. And when you fucking wake that shit up, dude, trust me, dude, your fucking success starts to fucking grow, dude. You're so confident, not cocky, confident. You're so confident in what you do. You translate fucking confidence to people. You translate confidence to your family. You translate confidence to your boyfriend, to your girlfriend, to your loved ones. And I'll put it like this: you start connecting with your loved ones. Your wife's no longer gonna be nagging about you and why are you doing this and why are you doing that and then. Your boyfriend's not gonna be nagging at you. Your girlfriend's not gonna be nagging at you. Your family's not gonna be nagging at you. Because why? Because you love yourself. You're confident of yourself. You believe in yourself, and you transmit that to them. Where they're like, wow, that person, I remember that person was this, and that person just full blown fucking confident, not cocky. Don't confuse it, because many times we can confuse cockiness unto being firm, confident. Don't be cocky, be confident, believe in you, love you, trust you. And don't let anybody come in, okay, and destroy that. Because you're gonna have people that are gonna go in and go and destroy. Oh, look at him, all confident, all happy. Oh, look at him talking about love. Oh, guys, don't care what people tell you. As long as you love you and you believe you, that's all that matters. Remember, at the end of the day, you live only once. It's what you're doing right now. Because 50 years from now, 60 years from now, you're gonna look back and you're gonna wish, fuck, man, I should have done something in my life. Man, I should have done something in that time because I didn't love myself, because I didn't believe in myself, and I believe everybody would tell me things and everything. And what were people gonna come? What the society was gonna say? Well, let me tell you something. When you believe in yourself so much, you don't care what people tell you. Now, taking feedback, oh yes, I take a lot of feedback, and I take some harsh feedback. And trust me, I got partners that work with me right now as we speak, give me some fucking pounding feedback. Hurtful feedback. Back in the days, in my days, I would hate the feedback. But guys, number one thing is take feedback, dude. And take it as a very positive side. Don't look at it as a negative side. And when you love yourself so much, you will take it as a positive side. But if you don't love yourself, you're gonna take it as a very negative side, and you're gonna think everybody's attacking you. Trust me, guys. If somebody really wants to attack you, the ones that need to attack is the people that are trying to recruit and build or try to destroy whatever you have and everything. Guys, stay tuned with us. I love you guys. Stay with Spotify. Follow us on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Guys, be successful. Grow with yourself. It's time to fucking explode that fucking inner you and everything. Wake it up. I'll turn that fucking bomb and everything. I'll throw it in there, blow it up, wake up, shake it up. Guys, I believe you. I trust you. And believe it or not, love yourself, because that's the key of success, and that's the key of success of life. Guys, take care. Success to each one of you guys. I bless you guys. See you guys later.